Greetings from the heart of the Crusader campus here at Northwest Nazarene University. I'm Sports Information Director Mike Stetson. I want to welcome you to another edition of the Crusader Coaches Corner Show. This week on the show, we're joined by head volleyball coach Doug English and sophomore setter Hailey Cook. The Crusaders, the reigning GNAC champions, are back in first place after posting their second win over a top 25 ranked GNAC team last weekend, picking up a straight set victory at Western Washington. Also, big week on campus this week. Crusader men's soccer team hosting Western Washington Thursday night. They'll be in action again Saturday, as Saturday's action-packed for Crusader fans. Don't want you to forget. 10:30 Saturday morning, red and white scrimmage at the Johnson Sports Center. Come on out, have a look at the new Crusader men's basketball team under first-year head coach Scott Fleming. Then at 1 o'clock, the Crusader women's basketball team in action. First chance to take a peek at them as they host Eastern Oregon in an exhibition. And then it's over to the soccer field for senior day as the Crusader men play Simon Fraser in a huge contest that will decide an NCAA national tournament berth. And then the night wraps up at the Johnson Sports Center. The Crusader women's volleyball team back in action at home. They'll be playing against Concordia. Bring the kids out. Put them in their costumes. We've got candy at the Johnson Sports Center all day Saturday, and we'll have t-shirts during the volleyball match for kids. So come on out, enjoy the Crusader action Saturday. Thanks for joining us, and now it's time for the Coach's Corner Show. Welcome to this week's Crusader Coaches Show. Today we're joined by Crusader head volleyball coach Doug English and sophomore setter Hailey Cook. Thank you guys for joining us. We've got to start off with congratulations on yet another huge upset. Hailey, you guys have to be pretty excited. You keep knocking off the top teams.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on really, but it's been really fun to go in and take undefeated away from a couple people. But
obviously those are big wins, but then you look at the standings, helped by some other teams. You guys are in a four-way tie for first. That's got to feel nice after what was kind of a slow start to the season.
Yeah, that felt great. After what was a slow start to the season, I don't know if we would have expected to be in the position where if we went out, we have a chance to win conference, or we might win conference if we went out 8 games left. And so with the work that the girls have put in, it's great that we've gotten ourselves to a position where we are in a place where we can just take care of our own destiny. And that means winning 8 matches in a row, which is extremely difficult, but it means we're in a spot where if we keep the same mindset of coming to practice every day and getting better, we're going to put ourselves in a great spot the rest of the season. Yeah, it's really fun to be able to talk about winning another GNAC championship.
You say winning 8 matches in a row, extremely difficult. Just so happens you've won 8 matches in a row, which includes beating number 7 in the nation, undefeated Alaska Anchorage, number 11 in the nation, unbeaten in conference Western Washington. So it's doable.
Yeah. So we're halfway through. It's definitely doable. I think every match presents its own challenge, whether it's Western Washington or Anchorage. Those are really easy matches to really get dialed in focus-wise and play really well. And then as we saw last weekend, SPU is a very good volleyball team too and played great against us. And so I think because we won last year, we're a target on a lot of people's, a target match for a lot of people to try and, we need to play well against NNU because they're a very good volleyball team. And so we just need to be aware of that going in and make sure the challenge for us is how do we stay focused and take each match just one at a time as we try and not win 8 in a row, but win 1 in a row 8 times.
Hailey, talk about Thursday night. Watching some of the matches early in the year, the big difference was you guys weren't able to close out those close games at the finish. 25-23 in all 3 sets. Obviously, that has changed, and you're winning big matches by closing them out late.
I think we've been working really hard to finish towards the end of the game, and I think going into the game, we kind of didn't have anything to lose. And so having that mindset was kind of like we were just going to play our hardest, no matter what happened, and we just happened to win. And I think either team could have won the match, but we just won the points when it mattered. So.
What was it like over there? It had to be an amazing environment, especially with you guys continually winning set after set to spoil what was a fun night for them, aside from the result.
Yeah, I mean, we had the more fun night, I think. They had their band there, they had cheerleaders, we had 2 fans. So it was really fun because we created our own energy on the court, which was awesome. Because it felt like it was just us against them. We didn't feel like there was a crowd around us because we just kind of blocked everybody else out and worried about us. So
I know for a lot of people, they looked at last year's roster, Michelle, All-American, Taylor in the back. The first 2 touches are lost, and people start to worry about, okay, what's this team going to do? How much fun has it been for you to step in and fill the role as a setter, a team leader, and to have had the year that you're having? I mean, right now you're leading the GNAC in sets per assists per set. So, I mean, you're having a great season.
It's been so much fun, and it helps to have the hitters that I do because they make my job a lot easier. And it also has helped to play behind Michelle because I learned a lot from her last year, and it was a building year for me, and I learned so much just from watching her and playing against her in practice. So
let's talk about this weekend. A very unfamiliar court, the Johnson Sports Center. 4 matches at home out of the first 20. You finally get that home stretch. Western Oregon, Concordia coming in, 2 teams that you beat the first time through. What are you focusing on? What do you have to do to continue the win streak?
Honestly, I'm watching video right now to figure out what we need to get focused on and what we need to do. Because I took yesterday and celebrated the weekend and where we were, and we took the day off today because we're getting a little beat up. So there wasn't as much urgency to get done what we needed to get. We usually get done on Mondays. But the main focus for us that we've been working on over the past month and a half is we got to be better passers, more perfect passes, less aces. We got to be better servers, just more balls in and at the right places. And then we got to get a little bit better in our out-of-system offense. And if we can keep getting better at what we need to get better at, then we're going to put ourselves to be in spots to win every match we play. And both these teams played us pretty tough last time, and Concordia went 5, and it was a huge hurdle for us to win that 5th game. That was something that we needed to get over this year. And then Western Oregon was the same thing. I think we played pretty well down there, and hopefully we'll do the same on Thursday and Saturday here.
How much are you looking forward to these next, 6 of the next 8 matches getting to play in front of the home crowd?
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm excited to actually have the fans on our side this time, so it'll be good.
Then talk about, it's kind of premature to look ahead to what now is an enormous match against Alaska Anchorage up in Alaska, but you guys do control your own destiny. You win out your conference champions or co-champions, however you want to look at it. But have you thought about that match a little bit yet?
Yes and no. I think there are matches that I've circled. You got Anchorage and you got Central at home. The other 2 teams we're tied with first place for. And the question is are we going to allow ourselves to get to those matches in a spot where they mean something? And that's where I think that's as far as that discussion for me has gotten. It's I know we got that match coming up, and I know we got the Central match coming up, but how do we get to those matches and take care of business before? And so that's, I think, as far as it is. But yeah, we're excited to be in a spot where we didn't think we would necessarily be, when we're 2-2 and 5-7. So that's the part that's really fun, is how hard that our team has worked in order to put us in the spot where we can now talk about those matches with the impact that they might have through our season and for us to win a championship.
How much fun has this little run been for you guys?
It's been so much fun. Yeah, we're playing well and we're getting along, and getting along always happens when you win. So things are going great. Yeah, we just want to keep it going, keep working hard.
Well, I appreciate you guys joining us today. Good luck. I want to remind fans, Thursday night, we've got Western Oregon, 7 o'clock. Come out to the gym, support the Crusaders. Huge day of activities here at the gym on Saturday, to be highlighted by Trick or Treat with the Crusaders, 7 o'clock, hosting Concordia Saturday night. Come out. We've got T-shirts for the kids, volleyball, NNU volleyball T-shirts. We'll have candy for the kids. Come out and cheer the ladies on to a couple more victories as they look to stretch the win streak to 10 straight. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thanks, Mike, for having us.